Hey guys, welcome back to another sports stuff video. Today is the first of two videos coming out today, talking about the new hires that released the last couple of hours. Yikers, you know. So first off, as you can see the title of the video, Liam Coen has been hired by the Jacksonville Jaguars to be their head coach. It's a little weird though. It's a little weird. Yeah. So. Let me break down exactly the timeline. Listen, it's been a very weird, 30-second start to the video. Let me break down the timeline. So, Wednesday, Trent Baalke was the GM, and Liam Coen said, hey, Jacksonville, I'm all good. No, thank you. I'm going to move on. I'm going to go back to Tampa Bay. Thank you for your offer of being the head coach. Go to your next candidates. I don't want to work with Trent Baalke. Right? So, Liam Coen goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, says to the Buccaneers, say, hey, give me a contract extension, pay me a little more money, and I'll come back. They say, okay, we are all fine paying you that money, but you cannot interview with the Jaguars again. If you sign this contract, you have to sign and play or sign and coach for one full season at minimum before interviewing with another team. Liam Coen said, awesome, that works for me. It was the Jaguars or bust. So they agreed to the contract, but he does not sign the contract. Thursday, Trent Baalke gets fired. They fired Trent Baalke, the GM that caused Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, Robert Saleh, Liam Coen to all say no to the job. All of them. All of them said no to the job because of Trent Baalke. So, Shad Khan fires Trent Baalke on Thursday. Within an hour of them firing Trent Baalke, it is rumored that Liam Coen never left Jacksonville. He stayed in Jacksonville even after saying, I turned down the job, I'm going back to Tampa Bay. Hey, Tampa, let's agree on a contract. But he never signed the contract. So, Liam Coen had said no to the Jacksonville Jaguars, called up the Buccaneers, and said, I want to come back. They agree verbally on a deal. They say, come back to Tampa, sign the contract, we're good to go. Thursday, they fired Trent Baalke within an hour. Shad Khan is rumored to get Liam Coen back in the building. Liam Coen is not under contract with any team technically. Liam Coen is technically still under contract with the Buccaneers on his original deal. His original offensive coordinator deal. Meaning that he can interview with any team that he wants. So, Liam Coen ignores the calls from Jason Light and Todd Bowles. Ignores the calls constantly all day. Then signs a deal with the Jacksonville Jaguars to be the next head coach. That is what just happened to Liam Coen. He ignored the phone call of his GM, ignored him completely, left him in the dark when they were trying to get this deal signed because they heard the rumors that he was still in Jacksonville. Ignored them and then signed with Jacksonville to be the next head coach. What a joke. A complete joke. And not only is it a joke, it's a complete joke that Liam Coen is a head coach this offseason. I said this offseason, let me even go to my Google slide where I talked about the offseason and predicting where coaches go. Liam Coen, I said, here it is. I don't see him getting an NFL offer after 1 year of NFL success. Do it again, and he will. And guess what? The franchises that are being run properly did not offer him a contract. But the sham of a team that the Jacksonville Jaguars are, hired Liam Coen. Because not only did they hire Liam Coen, they brought in a minority head coach to quickly meet the Rooney Rule. So that racist ass bitch in Jacksonville scammed the system like most owners are doing. They brought in, I think it was Jim Campbell. I can't remember his name. No, it was Graham. It was something Graham. They brought in at 2 a.m. to interview for the head coaching job, just so they could meet the Rooney Rule obligations and sign Liam Coen. 1 year of NFL success. 1 year. 1 year. And he's a head coach. I will root for his downfall. Because not only did you screw over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you did bad business, right? You did bad business with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then the Jaguars did bad business with Patrick Graham to be the next head coach of the Jaguars. At 2 a.m., you bring him in the interview so you can quickly get the Rooney Rule out of the way? Nah. I don't like that, man. I do not like that. I think that's a complete scam. Like Liam Coen, yes, your offense is good. You have a good offensive scheme. But it's been 1 year of success. 1 year. There are other coaches who are better than you who are not going to get a chance because he had 1 year of success. You're telling me that Cliff Kingsbury is not a better coach than Liam Cohn? Like, Brian Flores and Cliff Kingsbury are head and shoulders better than Liam Cohn. But I'm mad, right? Like, I understand the fit, right? Let's get Trevor Lawrence back on track of being a franchise quarterback. I get it. But I think it's a complete malpractice what they did. You ignore the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You verbally agreed to a contract with them, and they wanted you to come back to sign the contract to make you the second highest paid coordinator in the NFL. Or I think maybe it was the highest paid coordinator in the NFL. And you ghosted them after they were willing to commit to you. They said, Liam, we want you back really bad, man. We really want you back. We will give you the #1 paid contract in the NFL at offensive coordinator. All you have to do is come back and sign the contract and not interview with the Jaguars this offseason. Anything you want to do next offseason is free roam. You can do whatever you want. Free game next offseason. But we want you guaranteed for 1 year, no more interviewing. And he said yes. He said yes over the phone. But the minute that the job went the way that he wanted, he ghosted the guys that he agreed business on terms with to then go to a franchise who at 2 a.m. rigged an interview to hire you. Like, that's what peeves me. Liam Cohn, good offense. 1 year of good offense, right? Baker Mayfield, best year of his career. Bucky Irvin broke out. Like, you see the scheme that Trevor Lawrence can fit right into the Baker Mayfield mold. Brian Thomas into the Mike Evans role. Evan Ingram into the Cade Otton role. And Travis Etienne, Tank Bigsby in the Bucky Irvin, Rashad White role, right? Offensive line, I think that the Buccaneers have a better offensive line, but the offensive line is about the same. Weapons are good, but man, that makes me so mad as a fan of the sport. Like, that makes, like, if you agree to a contract with a team, and to get out of said contract, you basically pull I'm gonna block you. That's bad business. That's like that. I don't respect you. That is a disrespectful move to do as a professional. You don't ghost and go back on your word. I understand there's 32 head coaching jobs in the NFL, and you only get so many chances, right? But it's just about respect. It's about being a professional. And that was the most unprofessional way to get hired. And if you guys scroll Twitter around the time this is all happening, everyone agrees with me. Everyone agrees with me that it was the most unprofessional and disrespectful thing to do to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who gave you an opportunity to be an offensive coordinator, led you to success, wanted you to continue to succeed, and then you pull this stunt on them. Complete joke. Again, offense will be fine. He'll probably hire a veteran defensive coordinator to run the defense, and then probably a veteran offensive coordinator to kind of help coach him up, like I expect Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson to do. But you guys can tell I'm angry, right? I'm actually angry. I'm not doing a 10, 15-minute video on this. I'm not. Like, Trevor Lawrence, again, he'll probably have a good season. He'll probably have 35 touchdowns, 10, 15 interceptions, 4,000 yards. You'll have multiple 1,000-yard receivers, probably a 1,000-yard rusher. Defense, we don't know. Obviously, we don't know the defensive coordinator, but I expect them to be still good because they have a good, a core of the defensive group. But man, it really does taint like what they had going on in Tampa Bay and the opportunity they could have had in Jacksonville. They should have never had Trent Baalke. Like, Trent Baalke should have gotten fired with Doug Peterson. Shad Khan sent his franchise back. You were probably in the Aaron Glenn, Ben Johnson, and Pete Carroll sweepstakes. You probably were. You probably were in the sweepstakes. And you let it go. You let it go because you wanted Trent Baalke. That's it. I genuinely am so done with this. Like, I don't even want to talk about the Jaguars. I wish nothing but the worst for their team. I want them under Liam Cohn to have the #1 overall pick every single year. Like, I don't like when people go back on their word. If you agreed verbally to a team that you said, I'm coming back, and you go back on your word, you ghost them, and then you purposely ignore them to advance yourself, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's me. That's just me being honest. I think it's unprofessional, it's rude, disrespectful, whatever you want to say. But if you guys enjoy, if you guys even think this guy's gonna be a good head, I don't think he's gonna be a good head coach. We've had 1 year of success. Brian Flores can't get a freaking job. One of the best defensive coordinators in the NFL can't even get a freaking job. But Liam Cohn can get a job? Whatever. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Go to my link tree. I've been posting TikToks. I'll see you guys later. Peace and bye.